Going on, everybody? Welcome to Anime Array. I'm your host Dion, and this week I'm joined by.
Raheem, aka Incognito, YT.
and and I'm Richard. I'm just Richard though.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for episode 3.
Episode
we're
3.
really doing this. That's crazy. We're really doing this.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute.
Alright.
3 episodes for a minute, huh?
Hey, bro. That's
Hey,
more than
that's a
most.
minute where I'm from.
More than most.
You know.
That's fair. That's fair.
But alright, Richard. Explain your hint from the end of last episode.
All right. Well, because we're recording these in succession, I don't know if anyone actually hit us up on Twitter and guessed it right, but the answer is Assassination Classroom.
Explain your hint.
Right. So my hint was clapping, right? It was the sound of a clap.
Yes.
And the reason that is actually a 4 million IQ hint, right? And why I said it's hard, it's because you have to actually pay attention to the show and remember the little things, right? Because that could have been like Octopus Teacher, Moon Goes Boom, maybe, right? Something like that, but no, I chose to clap, right? And not the STD, the sound, right?
Wow.
Yep. Because that is the secret assassination technique that Nagisa uses.
Yep.
He drops something and gets his target distracted, and then he claps in their face and stuns them, and that gives them the upper hand.
Yeah, the thing, bro, that hint was just so vague. I knew what we were talking about, and what I thought the clap just was like talking about how fast Curl Sensei was, but no, there's actually a really good hint though. Definitely 4 million.
It is.
If anybody guesses it wherever by the time this episode comes out, I'll definitely pin them and all that stuff.
Yes, sir. So,
but alright, boys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First things first, let's talk about the plot of Assassination Classroom.
No spoilers.
Oh. Anyways.
Spoilers incoming.
Anyways, the Assassination Classroom. Who wants to start off with the plot?
I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead.
By all means.
Oh.
Okay. Original. Okay. No other word can describe it. Original.
Mm-hmm.
This idea of this superhuman criminal whose only thing to be I won't blow up your planet is to let him be a teacher of a bunch of these delinquent ass 4th-rate students, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing the growth of Corona Sensei between the students and as a character and the students themselves, and just the shenanigans they get into and all the stuff they do, all their attempts to kill Corona Sensei, and how they get better, but then they also start to feel bad because they start to like him, and then the ending, it's so good. So good.
Yeah. Ryan?
Okay, like he said, it's very original. There hasn't been no anime where assassin decided to teach a class of delinquents. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard of one. Mm-hmm. So very original. That's really much. The story was great. The ending was great. It was paced very well.
Okay.
That's all I really got to say too much.
Okay. That's fair. No, I mean, it's really hard to argue about it not being original. There's no other super assassin. The name speaks for itself. There's nothing else like it. There's other classroom, other school animes, but none of them are like this one. So yeah, it's definitely original.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's definitely original. No character looks like Coral Sensei either. A yellow changing octopus. That's Mach 10.
A very iconic face.
That's Mach 10.
Very iconic.
Very iconic.
But okay, let's break it down a little bit more. Let's jump into the start of the show. Assassin. Coral Sensei just shows up. He's running shit. Right. How you guys feel about let's talk about the first season. Okay, that's from the first semester, I say. What are your guys' thoughts on the first semester?
It was interesting. It was interesting to learn about this world. It was interesting to learn that our group of kids in the classroom were basically the reject kids when it came to academics. Mm-hmm. They were just a bunch of dumbasses.
Or no, I wouldn't say they were dumbasses. They were just because Karma, he's so smart. Didn't he have the highest scoring test in the whole school?
Karma's actually very fucking smart.
This is true. He's just a troublemaker, though.
Didn't want to. Yeah, he's a troublemaker. So
yeah, that's true.
That's where his problem comes.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's fair.
I mean, you got kids in that. You got Ritsu. She's literally a computer. I think she joins them like on episode 2 to help assassinate them. She's literally a government AI in that class. Like,
this is true.
Like
I don't think it's episode
incredibly
2,
bright
though.
students.
I thought she comes in later.
She's pretty early. She's definitely
She is
early
pretty
on.
early, but I don't think it's episode 2 early.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she comes in that early.
She comes in. She's really early on.
She is really early.
I think she comes in before Sensei Bitch, who, y'all, she's not winning my wifey award, but if one of you guys want to give her the wifey award, I can't hate on y'all for that.
Sensei Bitch.
It's Bitch Sensei.
Professor
Bitch,
Bitch, whatever.
Bitch Sensei.
Professor Bitch.
Professor Bitch. Bitch Sensei. She's funny. I like how she helps them out, and like, she's not just like a dumbass, like she knows stuff too, despite everyone treating her like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Because she literally is.
I love how she's introduced. I love how Koro Sensei just has it for her so hard.
So hard. Oh my god. Koro Sensei is a fucking simp.
He's a horny simp.
World class simp.
Like, bro, you think Sanji's bad? I think Koro Sensei is up there on simpness, bro.
Could you blame him?
Sanji's worse.
Sanji's way worse.
I don't know, bro. Koro Sensei's pretty fucking bad.
Let's specify. Sanji on a different level.
Pretty bad.
Sanji let himself get folded by.
I mean, he's not gonna let himself get folded. He never let.
Koro Sensei's not gonna let get folded. That's why Sanji's.
Yeah, he never let the Punani blind him.
Yup.
Alright, fair enough.
So, but yeah, I love her. Like, can we just talk? I want to talk about Sensei Bitch for a little bit. Just her character growth from nobody liking her to you seeing that she has a warm heart. She's caring. The students fall in love with her. I ship her with how you pronounce his name? Karasuma.
Karasuma.
Yeah,
Hadaomi Karasuma.
Yeah, Karasuma. I ship them. I love their relationship dynamic. Like her. Oh man, her in season 2, amazing. But let's roll it back to season 1. Let's talk more about season 1. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Let's talk about the introduction of Karma when he first enters the class, right? Because he's not there at the start. He comes in a little bit later. Right, and when you first meet him, he's like he is gun ho. It's just a montage of him trying to kill Koro Sensei.
Yeah,
and he gets pretty close. He
pops one of his technicals in his first day.
Yeah, that's right. When he goes to introduce himself, he cuts him, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's when you learn that Koro Sensei can regenerate.
Yes. But he's a badass. He's a little annoying, I guess I'll say.
A bit.
But a bit. He's eccentric.
Huge ego.
I think that's the huge ego. I will say he's eccentric. Is the word I will use. But he's still cool.
Yeah.
I like his introduction. The introduction of Ritsu.
Best characters.
Hey, like I said, he's cool. I'm not shitting on him. Ritsu is cool. I like Ritsu. I like when she comes in. And I like how she's constantly
I think she's a miss.
You think Ritsu's a miss?
She's a miss.
I think you're tripping.
She's she don't need to be there. Let's be honest.
No, she kind of does, bro.
What did she add?
She gives a lot of the more lesser known characters some growth and some spotlight because she interacts with them and then she helps out the main group.
Raheem, what you say?
Ritsu, who would be Ritsu again? I'm sorry.
The computer chick.
The computer chick.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. Completely a miss for me because I don't remember her.
Fair enough.
I don't remember her.
Crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
She sits. I want to say that she sits in the back of the class,
she's
and when she's
right.
constantly in the middle of lessons trying to kill Koro Sensei with her guns and stuff, and he gets mad. And he's like, "You can't be doing that shit during class. You're interrupting the lesson. If you do this shit one more time, I'm gonna blow up the moon. Fuck y'all." And then the government's like, "All right, you got to do it when he's not actually teaching."
Which is so funny. He's all like, "I set the rules. You can try to kill me whenever you want. Change the plans. You can only kill me during this time."
Right. It's like, look, if you want to kill me when we're doing stupid shit, that's fine.
Right now.
Right. He's like, when I'm up here on this chalkboard writing shit down, you stop. Stop it.
Yeah. Also, another character that gets introduced to us later on, near the end of season 1, is boy with white hair. How do you pronounce his name? Ito Nachar. We're probably butchering that.
Probably. We're sorry.
We should. The guy with the technicals, the wannabe Koro Sensei, the little kid that fights Koro Sensei, works for they fight by a waterfall. The first time he ends up joining the class.
Wasn't that his prodigy?
Yeah, it's like his prodigy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
We'll just call him Ito. We'll call him Ito.
Okay, we'll call him Ito. But the first guy to really show up and rival Koro Sensei, he actually makes Koro Sensei. So plus they were in like that special environment because of Ito's master, the guy that Ito's working for, like planned this all out. He knows Koro Sensei's weaknesses and stuff, and so they really try to handicap Koro Sensei. So this is the first time that you actually think, hey, yo, they finna get Koro Sensei.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
So true. I gotta admit, I didn't like his master dude.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Intona?
But he has a CHAR at the end of his name.
We'll just say Intona. We'll just say
okay,
Intona.
we'll just call him Intona. It's fine. Ito, Itona. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's cool. I don't like his master though. His master always pissed me off.
Well, no, his master has one goal, and that's to kill Koro Sensei.
Yes, I know that. I mean, that's the government's goal. But I mean, like, like with Karasuma and stuff. Like, at least he's chill about it. Fucking Itona's goddamn master it's like obsessive. He's like one level below like stalkerish, and it's weird.
That's fair.
You gotta get him.
Like, that's what stalkers say too.
No.
You know a lot about stalkers.
Hey man. I just work
Pause.
here.
Pause. Hey yo.
Anyways.
I want to talk about the ending of season 1 when they go on the vacation to like the island, and because they all passed, and so Koro Sensei's like, hey y'all, I'm gonna let y'all sit up whatever y'all want to try to kill me.
Yo.
What a scene that is. They playing him out to the water. Ty comes in. He's weak to water. He getting on the water. He getting fat. He getting chubby. They got everybody set up. They got the snipers all over the place.
Yeah.
Bro, what a scene.
What a fucking scene.
They almost get him. They almost get, but he has his invincibility bubble. Plot armor bubble. Saves his ass.
He cheated.
He cheated, bro. Plot armor.
He turned the hacks on, bro. Turn the hacks on.
Literally, but that whole scene, that series of events, amazing.
Yes, it was a very good sequence.
Like probably the second best moment in the show.
Very good.
Besides the ending, it's probably the second best moment in the show.
True. Second best moment. There's some good moments, man.
It has
what are some other standout moments
in
season 1?
Going right to it, I'm pretty sure that the clap scene that Richard is referring to.
Oh, you actually see that at the end.
Season 1.
You're right, on the rooftop when they're trying to because they're sick and they need the antidote. They poison the classmates. Right.
Dude
so now
poisoned the class.
So you're right. You see
that?
That's true. We did see the clap. What about you? Any other ones?
It's the clap. That's it. The clap.
See the clap.
Oh, another. It's not season 1, but another standout moment is the little short arc that they had when the class versus class. It was Carmentine versus Nagisa's. That's
when they're in the forest.
That was
I was gonna say that one.
That whole sequence was dope.
I was gonna say that one. That one was sick.
That whole school event, I love that.
That was nice.
And their final fight, he does the whole clap thing, but Karma saw it coming.
Yeah.
So he couldn't win.
No. Which makes sense, but it was still really cool to watch. That's what I was gonna say first. Is my standout moments is when they did the class v class thing. That one was dope. Little pandering, the beach episode, that was cool or whatever. When Nagisa has to go undercover as a girl into the hotel, right? They were they were in a hotel, right?
Yeah. I think that was also during the final season. Season 1. During the building thing, right? To sneak in past the guard.
A lot has happened in the first season.
That's true.
A lot of story development. Season 2, I think, is when the action picks up.
Yeah, that's like when
shit gets real.
Get introduced to the newer characters, and the government are like really trying to ramp up to kill Koro.
This is true.
But yeah, bro, they really did Nagisa so dirty. His mom did him so dirty because he do be looking like a female.
He do be looking they gave my man pigtails, bro, because his mom
She
wanted a
definitely
daughter.
wanted a daughter. Yes,
Yes,
like
and it's like
But
she hoed that man. I didn't like that.
you
that
didn't have
type,
to do him like that.
No.
that's true, they didn't. But that type of character development is really unlike any other show I've really seen. Like, it really makes Nagisa such a unique character out of like pretty much almost any anime, I say.
This is also true.
Cause like you have to feel for Nagisa. He's trying his best, trying to make his mom happy, and like this is just where he's ending up.
But honestly, man, I gotta remember, Nagisa got that dog in him.
Oh,
He
without a doubt.
He got
He
that
will
dog
lose
in him.
his shit and he will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. He's so.
So he ain't
no
doing
hesitation.
too bad.
No.
Got
He's
that
definitely
dog
making
in him.
the best out of the situation he got.
Mm-hmm.
Koro Sensei, what a great teacher he is too. Because the mark he's
He
leaving
is
on
honestly.
Nagisa, and everybody else in the class,
And everyone else,
but especially
mostly
Nagisa.
Nagisa. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly him. He changed him around. Like he was such a wimpy-ish character at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't seem like he had too much confidence. And see him at end of series. I don't know if we gonna get to that later, but the little clip that plays at the end of series when Nagisa all grown up.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
That's another moment.
Yep, we gotta get to that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, okay. Any other things in season 1 before we move on to season 2? Any other ideas? Big plot moments that we're forgetting that we need to highlight?
Not that I can think of.
Not that I can think of as of right now.
So season 2, second semester, just as a refresher, they pretty much got these last 6 months to pretty much kill him, because after the semester they done. Like he blowing up the Earth. He's like, I'm done. Kids already blew up the moon. He's like, I'm coming for the Earth next.
He did already blow up the moon.
Yep, the moon's already crescent moon all the time.
Yep.
So shit's wrapping up. Shit's getting serious. That's when we get that epic school v school. Half of the class versus each other. Yep. Because of they need a train. You just see them train all the time.
All the time.
Literally more PE than studying.
Yep.
Yeah.
You learn about Koro Sensei's background, like his backstory. Mm-hmm. I mean, like
crazy.
how he came to be, how he was
came to be,
this
and
huge
why
assassin himself. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't he called the Reaper?
Yeah, he was the original Reaper.
Yeah.
He was the original Reaper. Yep. And then they caught him and they experimented on him and turned him into this. Mm-hmm. Then he fell in love. Seeing him fall in love with the scientist lady and then her die, like.
Mm-hmm. You
like,
can see, but it also shows why he's just into the girls he's into.
This is true.
And it just helps build his character even more. He has a type.
He has a type.
He has a type.
Yeah, that's happening. What a great story he has. Koro Sensei. Like, who would have thought you can fall in love with the yellow octopus?
Right.
Who would have thought that this show would have been that good?
He is technically the bad guy. He's
the antagonist.
Yeah, he's like I say he's like an anti-hero.
I think technically he's the antagonist.
I think he is the antagonist. I think he
acts kind of like an anti-hero, but he is technically the antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy.
It's everyone against him the entire show, and that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm. It's to kill him.
And then just through the ending, when everyone finds out about him, and who does he fight at the end? Because doesn't he fight somebody?
No, doesn't he just lay down? He's like, I'm gonna take it. Because he confesses how he's gonna self-destruct.
Yeah.
And so, does he fight? Maybe he does fight. Intana's the guy that
I think that's who he fights. Because I remember he's in pretty rough shape.
Girl. Oh, he fights the girl or no?
Oh, you're right. Because she
remember it's the girl with the tentacles. And remember,
Katie,
that's another standout moment. When Nagisa gets her down, all he got to do is kiss her. She melted. That's my guy.
I forgot about that, Raheem. How did I let that moment slip? Richard, you know what we're talking about?
I don't remember.
The girl with green hair. How she was actually have the tentacles too.
Yes, that's right.
What a plot twist that was. That came out.
That was a fucking plot twist. I was not expecting that. And then the way it was handled, my boy Nagisa just walked up and it melted her.
Yeah.
That moment gave me chills.
Man, thank you for bringing that up, Raheem, because that was amazing.
Yes. Yes. And then just
said,
the
like,
ending. Nah, what were you saying?
It's that character development. Assassination Classroom. The thing that I would say about the show that it does the greatest is character development and a bit of world building.
Yeah.
It does really well.
Yes. And then the ending, where they actually kill Koro Sensei, stab him, and it's like
That shit was sad.
he's just so happy for them, and he's so proud of everyone. And his little speech where he's like, "You guys will do great. Proud of all of you. You guys are heroes." And then you just see them just plunge the knife into him. And it's all over, and then next thing you know, they're all grown up.
Bro, let's not talk about growing up yet, because I gotta make a confession, yo.
What?
I cried.
I also cried.
Bro, you alright, bro? I cried when he was sitting on that ground. He let them do it. They never actually. He literally let them do it.
They never
he could have
beat
still
him.
got away. They never beat him.
He's moving on Mach 10. Nobody's catching him. Like,
this is true. But it's like, I also cried. You know, like we talked about in episode 2. Like, if there's a scene that's supposed to make you cry, I probably cried. But for these two assholes to cry, that's telling you something.
I mean, yeah, like,
man, that was some shit, man.
You see how good of a teacher he is. You see how good of a person he's trying to be for these students. You see how much he's helping these people.
He just wanted to help.
You see how like they're a family now. This class is literally a family now, and just to see the dad, the father, the grandfather, the heart of this family get taken out by everybody. Like, it's just, man, but it had to be done.
It's the greatest form of unity that he could have given them.
Greatest form of
unity. I never
like,
thought they were going to kill him. I never thought that was going to happen. I thought they were going to figure out some way not to kill him, because as you see the whole season, they're getting closer to him. They don't actually want to kill him anymore.
Because like all their grades are going up. Like, they're all doing great. They all pretty much got A's. They're like top of like their class now.
Yeah, they're literally the best class in the school, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and like the principal hates that.
The principal fucking hates them.
Yeah, we hate.
Everybody hates them.
Yeah, because they're jealous or envious or whatever. But it's just so good. It's so good.
Because they're changing, like, I remember the principal, he was talking, and the dynamic of the school is, they have this class where other students work harder out of fear. So when this class is doing great, it messes up the school dynamic, and he hated that.
Yep.
So, his kid was also incredibly smart, though. Him and Karma had a rivalry for, like, number 1 in the school.
This is true.
So.
They did. Karma was barely a delinquent.
Yeah.
Alright, pop question. Everyone's favorite character, go.
Koro Sensei. Like,
Nagisa.
Mine's also Nagisa.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to say anybody else.
Besides, like, those two. Maybe Karma. A lot of people like Karma.
Karma gets a lot of simps. Like, a lot of people like Karma.
This is true. I'm sure a lot of people are mad that I called him eccentric and annoying. But, well, he should be eccentric and fucking annoying. He's annoying. His ass is a little annoying.
Richard, you hinted at it. The ending. After they kill Koro Sensei, the time skip.
They kill Koro Sensei in the time skip.
You know, I've had nothing but praise for this show. I got one gripe with the ending. Anybody want to take a guess what it is?
Nagisa didn't wifey up Kayano.
What the fuck you doing, bro?
Oh, you right, bro. What you doing, bro?
What you doing, bro?
She ain't wife a thing up, bro. He ain't wife shit up. He was out here.
In his defense, he a man after that bag, bro, because he went and became a teacher of a bunch of delinquents.
She after, bro.
That's not even no bag for real, bro. He really fumbled the bag.
He fumbled the bag, bro. Come on, bro. She an actor. She make a 6 figures.
Doesn't she have a kid? Isn't that how they introduce her, right? They're like, I thought she had a child.
No, she just came off a movie shoot.
Oh, that's right.
But man, that's my biggest gripe. But I gotta say, Nagisa becoming a teacher, bro. And he ain't taking no shit.
Oh yeah,
them delinquent ass kids, bro.
Shit. He put them right in their place.
Right in their place. He let them know he's not one to be fucked with.
Oh, this reminds me, because you know how they were monsters. You guys remember when they went on that field trip and those high schoolers also kidnapped all the middle school girls? Pigs, bro.
I do remember that one field.
Fucking terrible. Be safe. people because motherfuckers be nasty, bro. They be crazy,
that shit was
bro.
wild, and they did that shit for no reason.
No reason, bro.
They literally had no reason to do that shit. They just
really didn't. Yep.
Just man, and to see because like pretty much those same people are the people Nagasa's teaching. For Nagasa to put them in this place, props to Nagasa. He just fucked up. He fumbled the bag. He let the girl walk away. That's a fail. That's an F.
This is true.
That's an F for you, man.
I mean, not an F. It's an F in relationship.
It wasn't on his mind. I can't blame him.
He ain't simping, bro. So
He
can you
not-
really
he
follow
not
that?
simping, bro.
No
Maybe.
more. I'm talking. They should have got married.
Hey, bro.
Honestly, bro, they were just like they were made for each other.
They had the same haircut. Like, come on now.
That's fucked up, bro. Why you gotta do Nagisa like that?
No.
They did have the same haircut.
I know they do.
bro.
I'm looking at the picture right now, bro. I know they got the
They
same
have
fucking
the same
haircut.
hair color. They be twins,
Oh,
bro.
me, bro.
Maybe that's why they couldn't do it, bro. I don't know. Maybe, bro, that's just a plot twist in its own. That's a post Korono Sensei's death plot twist. That's all. They had one more trick up their sleeve.
But yeah, that ending. Any other thoughts about the ending? That's my big regret with the show.
I thought it was great. Even though they didn't get together and I was like a little shitty, I was still too overwhelmed with the emotions of Korono Sensei dying to really give a fuck.
Fair. Ryan?
I don't got no gripes with the ending for real. He should have got with her, but it is what it is. I guess the gripe, I wanted to see more of everybody. Like, they only showed us like the main people in the class. I think it was Carmen, Nagisa, and I guess the main personalities of the class. But there were so many more classmates and students.
This is true.
Well, that's fair.
I wish to see more of them.
That's fair. They definitely were just wrapping it up, you know.
Yeah.
Even like an epilogue, a little one shot would be nice.
Yeah.
Like how they did for Death Note. The Death Note one shot we might review one day.
We might review one day.
Yeah. Okay.
If and when we make that episode,
Yeah,
this will make sense. Remember this moment for when that episode comes out.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone at home's like, why the fuck are they laughing like that? It's fucking weird.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say yet. They can wait.
Gonna wait.
You guys will figure out.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Any other closing thoughts before we give it our rankings?
I got nothing else to say. I'm ready to give my rankings.
Okay. Well, guys, before we give our rankings, we forgot to do it last episode, but we gotta do our special segment. And for this one, we're gonna do Fight Night. This is when we take two characters, one character from this anime and one character from another anime, and we see who we think's gonna win in a fight.
It's gonna be boxing.
They finna be boxing, bro. So what we finna do?
We can't pick no anime with no big power, because they gonna get folded immediately. They have no power system. All they got is this Mach 10 guy.
That's true.
Maybe that's what Dion's gonna ask.
Oh yeah, we gotta pick Koro.
Koro Sensei? Okay. Koro Sensei versus... Damn, I should really plan this out.
Yeah. Okay, another speedster. Let's say... another speedy character in anime?
Yes.
Maybe Minato?
Who?
Minato?
Minato?
Naruto's dad.
Minato.
And
Minato.
And Minato wins.
Yeah,
You think so?
Yeah.
Naruto's dad wins.
Is he like faster than Koro though?
Yes, because he can essentially
teleport, but like that's still Mach 10.
Yeah, but I mean like
I don't think a character in Naruto is moving Mach 10. They can teleport. But can he even get a sign on him? He needs to get a sign on him to teleport.
Can he touch Koro Sensei? Because Koro Sensei's hella fucking... He likes to dick around, and...
He could
catch his ass whacking.
He is a ninja. He is a ninja.
He was the... What is it? The Flash of the Hidden Leaf?
The Yellow Flash. They said if you see him, run away, because you gonna die.
Yeah. At least you can try to run away. He will catch you.
You gonna die.
This is true.
So yeah.
But I don't know. I think if you give Minato like the knives that you need to kill Koro Sensei, and he can like figure out how to solve like he would his kunais, because regular knives and like his kunais are weighted differently, so differently.
So What
I'm
if
sure
he
he'd be able to
doesn't
figure it
have
out.
those knives? Can he can't even hurt Koro Sensei, right?
No, then it's no diff Koro Sensei.
So yeah. So technically, wouldn't Koro Sensei whip his ass?
I mean, but we would
say he
have
gets
to
some
give
knives,
him
though.
the capabilities
Does he?
to.
Yeah, you
I
have
guess
to
to
give him
balance
it
otherwise
out,
it's
to
not
And I'm
balance it
fair.
out.
pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure the Rasengan could probably do Core Sensei in because it attacks you on the cellular level. Or is that Rasen Shuriken?
It's Rasen Shuriken. It's when he adds the wind.
Never
The
mind.
wind chakra.
I don't think he can do Rasen Shuriken, and I don't think he would have any means of. Maybe he could seal Core Sensei probably.
Oh, you know what? You know what? It might be a tie with a Reaper Death Seal. I could see that because I can see Koro Sensei.
I don't see him having a Reaper Death Seal though.
Yeah,
he knows the Uzumaki. No, he's from the Namikaze.
He's from the Namikaze. He's not Uzumaki. So he would have to do Reaper Death Seal like he did to seal Kurama and Naruto.
Did he not know any other sealing jutsus?
At least not for anything that's as strong as that. So it's either. I could see this going three ways.
He did destroy. Let's think about it. Let's power scale it. Naruto hit the moon. Naruto the last. He destroyed the moon with that punch, right? Koro Sensei has already destroyed. Okay, but that's what happened. Okay. He destroyed the moon with a punch. Naruto destroyed a punch. This is Naruto the last. This is adult Naruto. Right. Koro Sensei did this at the start of his series.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He did destroy the moon at the start of the series, but if we're like power scaling, then he has a feat similar to Naruto.
True. But we're not talking about Naruto. We're talking about Minato, who's weaker than adult Naruto. So I guess that
weaker. So if he scales to Naruto from this one feat that they both have, then I would say Koro Sensei just probably speed blitz him. I don't think he's faster. He's even with the teleportation. I don't think he's fast enough.
You know, I've
seen Koro Sensei.
I think Koro Sensei. I'll say final answer: Koro Sensei mid diff. Only because Koro Sensei would fuck around and Minato would hit him, and then Koro Sensei would be like, "All right, fucking, now you're pissing me off," and then just beat him.
But I do think Minato could probably one shot him if he did touch him.
If he really tried.
I think he can one shot him. I think
he can touch him. Then I think he can get the first touch off.
I think best case scenario is it's a draw where he does Reaper Death Seal and they both die, but I don't think Minato just wins flat out.
I think he would be able to touch him. Maybe not a one shot, but like I think he would be able to touch him. I think Rasengan would be able to damage him.
But I don't think that's killing him. That's not killing Koro Sensei. He will regenerate.
Yeah,
he will regenerate.
And so it's pretty much like he can get touched by that shit. So yeah, it's like what you're saying. He'll have to Reaper Seal, and then I think it's gonna be a tie.
You say tie? You think Reaper Death Seal tie?
Yeah. I think he's gonna realize that's his only out, and so he's gonna take a tie over a loss.
He did it.
I just think Koro Sensei is too fast, but we also have seen situations to where, like you're saying, with the whole sequence in the first season, where he was forced to have to use that, but he does still have that.
Wait, could Koro Sensei go into his ball? Do you think Koro Sensei's little ball form can stop him from Reaper Seal?
Reaper Death Sealing?
I'm gonna say
I don't know, because that's taking his soul. But let's think, fucking, what's his name? Orochimaru survived this, so it's not like...
because it takes time. It's not instant. Like, the reason he was able to do it on Kurama is because Kurama was fucking, like, 200 feet tall and slow as hell, so he could just hide somewhere and he did that shit real quick.
You're right.
Okay, I might get slandered for this. I'm gonna say Koro Sensei low def, because it takes time.
I can see that. I can see that.
I think Koro Sensei...
It takes time for him to Reaper Death Seal.
I think I stick with my mid diff. Yeah. I stick Koro Sensei mid diff, but so we all agree though that Koro Sensei wins?
Yeah,
I think he will win if we're scaling.
Right, sorry, Minato.
Naruto
you were
the last.
Cool. Yeah, but alright.
He was already destroying moons.
Yes, sir.
That's fair. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Let us know in the comments. Check us. Let us know on Twitter, TikTok.
How stupid I am or we are.
Yeah, let us know if you disagree. Hey, don't just say we're wrong and stupid. You better give an argument.
Let us know.
Right. I want valid arguments. Goddammit.
Yep. Is Minotaur faster than Mach 10?
Is Minotaur faster than Mach 10? Canonically.
Let me Google it.
Let's be real.
While you do that, Minato.
I don't even think the Raikage, which is one of the other fastest characters in Naruto, has reached a Mach speed. I'm not sure.
Alright, well, Dion, while you Google that, I'm gonna go over, the criteria for our tier list. The reason that everybody's here while we build the ultimate anime tier list. The three of us. 3 men taking on the world of anime together. Yes, sir. Alright,
3 Nakama.
3 Nakama. We got 5 categories to work from. First is plot, worth 40 points. Characters, worth 20. Emotion, worth 15. Standout moments, worth 15. And animation, worth 10. Right? So what we do is we give each of us give our individual scores out of the respective total amount. So for example, plot out of 40. We add them up. Add up all those scores, divide by 300. 3 to get our final score, and then depending on that score is where it falls on the ultimate anime tier list.
Yes, sir. So before we get into that, I googled it, and so what pops up, it says physically fast. He's pretty much above average at best. Definitely not the fastest though, but he's considered the fastest because he could teleport.
Yes, he's not physically fast at all.
So
it's all the flying Raijin technique.
Yeah, it's his flying Raijin technique.
I don't think he would even be able to react to Koro Sensei.
Probably not.
Yeah. I think he gets to jump on it, but then after that, Koro Sensei's gonna.
The only person I think in the Naruto verse, Might Guy or reacting, and he just doesn't have anything to beat him. If he had a ceiling jutsu, more access to ceiling jutsus, he would win. I would say easily. He will win easily.
Interesting.
But alright.
Alright, boys. Well, let's get into our rankings. The moment everybody's been waiting for. I wonder if anybody is actually gonna just skip to right now to listen to us talk about rankings.
I hope not. And if you do, you're a bitch. I said it.
You're a bitch. I will go first for plot.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it. It's pretty original. I'm being very nice today. Full marks again.
Full marks?
Actually, let's go. Back it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 37. Pretty high to full marks.
37. Okay.
It's just a great story. Really original. The world building was great. Pacing. I had no problem with the pacing. This is one of those shows where I would say it had no slow in between, no slow beginning, no slow end. The pacing was very good throughout the whole show. I'm pretty sure I binge watched it.
Agreed. I also binge watched it.
Oh, a disclaimer. I have to say, I forgot to say this in the intro though. This is actually the anime that got me watching all my other animes. During 2020, when school shut down, I was still a senior in high school. Little insight on Dion. I started watching Assassination Classroom, and it got me into anime. Just a little lore about Dion.
So you can thank Assassination Classroom
for this podcast
existing.
Yup, pretty much. Wasn't my first anime though. We will cover that on a later date.
Also, I just want to let y'all know I put them both on.
Whatever.
He did put us on, right? Raheem, I think we specified this in episode 1, but Raheem is our anime expert, and I'm the podcast expert, and Richard.
I am the resident anime senpai.
But okay. Plot. I'll go next.
He's the funny one.
I'm the funny one.
I'm gonna give it a 35.
35.
Original. Slow beats though. Definitely slow beats in the show.
Slow beats? I didn't experience any of them.
I didn't either. But,
really?
Yeah.
I think there's definitely parts where I like flashy. I like flashy.
On though.
That's fair. But no, I wouldn't say slow beats. You could say there's some parts that are I guess duller than other parts, but never slow beats.
That's okay. Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. I would reword it to what you just said. It's dull at points. It's not a high 24%.
Yes. That's fair. Alright. Me, give it a 38. Fantastic story. Very original. I love the bad guy has to teach the good guys to be the good guys against the bad guy.
That's a good point.
The whole story is just really good. I really liked it.
All right, Richard, what's your characters?
Yep, I'll keep it going for characters. Characters, 18 out of 20.
Okay.
Characters are great, original. Their backstories for the ones we do see are very interesting. The secrets kept from us about some of the characters is really what kind of gives it up to that 18. And the only reason it loses 2 off of full marks is because there's some characters in the class that like they looked interesting or they had like glistens of spotlight, but I would like to see just a little bit more out of them, especially at the end because they were still part of that class trying to do stuff. But
yeah,
great.
I'll go next, and I'm gonna give it 19. The reason I'm not giving it full marks is because there was kids in the class that could have played a bigger role. Like we said, it's a short anime. It's not that crazy long.
I think it's like total 48 episodes.
48, somewhere
season
around.
1
Yeah.
and season 2.
So you can only spread the love so much, but I mean the character development that they did do was incredibly well done. So
very true.
Right.
That's it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and not be the one to be scared to do it, and I'm giving it full marks because honestly, the characters are what carries Assassination Classroom. They do a very good job at making you feel for the characters. I see their development the whole way through. Yes, with Nagase as an example, he started off as like a more wimpy, more, I would say, not assertive or timid person. He wasn't like confident in himself. And as we see, like as the episodes go, he's gaining his confidence. He speaks up more, and he turns into a fucking badass. And like, I honestly love seeing that character arc.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I just love it. I'm a sucker for it.
Well, I don't think characters is what carries the show. What carries the show for me is standout moments, and that's why I'm giving it 15 out of 15. Because when this show is high, it's high. No, not to disagree with the character development. I give it 19 out of 20. I think Nagase is great. Koro Sensei, Professor Bitch is one of the top tier characters. But they're only top tier because of the moments that make them top tier. That's why the top tier moments.
They did it. They did it. They still did it.
Yeah. The ones that did. I mean, that's a weird way to say that.
Did that. They are the one who made the moments. Do you think the moment would still be as fire with like a different character?
I think the moments made. Yes, I think the moments made them.
The clap would have been the same with Karma.
No.
Cricket.
No.
Exactly.
No, it wouldn't. Because Karma was already a badass.
Exactly.
That's a good
You
point.
feel me? Like,
that's a good point.
They have it. The characters help, but I see what you're saying. The moments, it would probably still be a dope moment, even if it was Karma.
Well,
it would still be dope, but it probably wouldn't be the same. Yeah.
You need one to balance out the other. Like you can have great characters, but if you don't do shit with them, there's nothing there. And just like you can have great moments, but if the characters are ass, no one cares.
I'm right behind him with the 15. Ooh. That's my one for it too as well.
Yeah, like I mean, I agree, Raheem. You're right. Like the characters, they just work so well together. But when the shows like this show, why I love it so much is because of like these moments and how high they are. Mm-hmm. And I agree with you. Like, yeah, the moments are also great because of the characters. So, good argument.
All right. For me, my standout moments, I give it a 13. Okay. Right, not quite a 15. No real reason in particular. It's just like there was a lot, but I don't know. To me, it just didn't feel like there was enough. Like I felt like some of the ones that I remember now, it took a little bit of nudging from you guys to bring up. Like especially like the biggest one being the plot twist at the end where what was supposed to be his girlfriend was also
Kaneo.
It was also supposed to be a tentacle monster, was a tentacle monster. Like that's a huge thing that I just kind of forgot about. I feel like it got a little lost in the death of
It was literally like 5 minutes of one episode at the end of it. Don't even.
Yeah.
It was wrapped up pretty quickly.
Yeah, but no, it was still great. There's still a lot of them, and it still deserves high marks for sure. Like, I have no arguments with your guys' 15, so I can see that.
No, Richard, you're a hard grader.
I am a little bit, but not when it comes to emotion, because I'm giving it a 15 out of 15.
Oh? Plot twist.
Yep. 15 out of 15. I always was feeling something that I can remember throughout the show.
You know what he's going to say after this.
Whether it's the anticipation of seeing Nagisa like do something cool or learn a new technique, watching him and the rest of the class grow up to not be, basically what their biggest faults were that held them back, like overcoming those. The hype of the class split fight in the forest, that shit was dope. I was hyped. And then, finally the big one at the end, the death of Korono Sensei, made me cry. And my rule about if you make me cry when I'm supposed to cry.
There it is.
Bonus points, so 15 out of 15. I feel like that's well deserved.
I got to follow it up with 15. One of two animes to make me cry. So, to take that out of me, it takes a lot. So, and that goes back to the character development. It all just ties in together so well. Raheem?
So, unfortunately, I have to say I did shed some real tears, some real one tears, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow up with y'all 15.
Perfect marks across.
It was the emotion was there the entire time.
The entire time.
Yeah,
they did.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, my controller died. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, what were you saying?
Got the mic dying here. That's it.
Okay. All right, boys.
The emotions behind the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. The last thing we have is out of 10 points, and it's animation. How you guys feel about this animation?
Raheem, how you feeling about it?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. No problems in animation. Animated very well. I think throughout the whole 2 seasons.
Damn, couldn't be me, bro. Fucking 9.
I'm gonna give it a 9 too.
Wow, could not be me,
bro. Like when it especially nighttime scenes, they're so beautiful.
Oh yeah, nighttime scenes.
The music is a miss though. The intro, every intro for this show is dog water.
They could have had better music for sure.
And cringy, bro. The dance they be doing them intro made me want to turn this shit off. Like, what they doing?
That's fair.
They getting lit.
Yeah, they look like they on some Adderall or something. They be tweaking.
Lift a tree up, man. You heard Drake.
Oh my god.
How about you, Richard?
Like I said, couldn't be me giving it a 9. Y'all tripping. So I'm giving it an 8.
An 8?
Okay.
I baited y'all out to give that shit like a 4 or some shit, didn't I?
I thought you were gonna give it a 10.
It sounded like a 10.
No. Oh no, I was trying to bait to make y'all think I was giving it something hella low. No, it gets an 8. It's good, it's great, but it's not perfect. There's nothing else more to really say about it. And then, like Dion said, the intros are kind of mid, so.
Intros are very mid.
Alright, boys. Can I get a drum roll? Because I already have them pulled up.
As do I.
It is S tier.
S tier.
With a 94. How high was our One Piece one?
One Piece
How high was
Wasn't it like 91?
It was 90.
It's top of S tier now.
Wow. Over One Piece.
Over One Piece. Up through One Piece, up through Water 7.
Yeah, up to
okay, One Piece up to Water 7. We haven't got through all the One Piece, so don't kill us yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the quote unquote really good parts after like.
What are we gonna do? Up to Whole Cake Island next one?
No, up to time skip. Up to time skip next. As a little heads up for the next people, up to time skip next.
Alright.
That's gonna be our next One Piece episode. But yeah, to break down our scores real quick to let everybody know where we're sitting, we all put it in S tier. Raheem has the highest with a 96 out of 100.
Wow.
Then I have a 93 out of 100, and Rich has a 92.
Okay, so at least I didn't sandbag this one like I did fucking FMA.
Yeah, you definitely sandbagged FMA. So
but hey,
they finna drag you.
Whatever. Drag these nuts,
Oh, they gonna drag them.
they gonna throw them bitches off, bro. Don't play with them.
Don't worry.
Oh shit. Raheem, you want to go ahead and give the people a hint for the next anime that we're going to be discussing next week?
Ooh, Raheem gets to give the hints? Heard that. They didn't like my big brain hint.
Yeah, bro.
50-meter man.
That's cool, guys.
50-meter man. I like that one. That's a good one. I think a lot of people will be able to guess that one.
Probably.
Alright, boys. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode.
Happy to be here. Happy to have been here. Happy to always be here.
Alright,
You guys have a blessed night, blessed
Or
day,
day,
whatever.
or afternoon.
Whatever
you know.
time it is when you're watching this.
Goodship.org. Drive safe if you listen to this in the car.
And
We'll see you guys
stay
next
safe
week.
out there. God damn it.
Stay safe. Oh, and check us out on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube,
Shorts,
Spotify,
You can
Apple
catch me on the
Music.
YouTube Shorts. You will never see me on TikTok.
Get us
Yes,
to
we will.
500 subscribers. So Raheem's got to
500
do
subscribers, followers. Raheem has to do the renegade on TikTok.
On TikTok.
All
He's got
4'10" of them,
TikTok
though. We're
and
gonna have
YouTube
his ass hit
Shorts.
the renegade.
I'm on lag, y'all. We might have to give it up to 750 for on
No, he
TikTok.
already said
Too
500.
late.
Oh,
No,
damn.
he already said 500. You chose your
Damn.
number, bro. Alright, be safe out there, guys. Love y'all. Bye.
See ya.